Hello, my grade 8 students. Actually, this is a general sample test in UHello curriculum. And in this session, or in this short video, we are going to learn together what are the techniques of answering the final exam. First of all, you have to know that we have attached a number of tests on your WhatsApp group. We have like 20 tests or 15 at least. You have to attempt answering them. And if you have any problem, you can get back to us. And also, we're going to provide you with the answer sheet of these general tests. So now you have in your final exam will be the same as we can see in this sample test. First, here we have the listening. The listening will be a passage read by the teacher or the announcer. He will enter the class and read a passage. Through reading this passage, you have to answer the question of the listening, choosing the correct answer. What should we do before answering this question? Before the teacher reads the passage that he had, you have to read the questions first before writing or answering anything. First, alone, you have read the questions of the listening, then you listen to the teacher and try to attempt the right answer. Then we move to the second question, which is completing the following dialogue. And in this dialogue, you have 2 points you have to pay attention to. You're going to have two characters are talking together about a particular topic. So you have first to look at the topic, then you go through the whole dialogue. Before answering any point, you have to read all the dialogue first. Why? Because you might have an idea at the end of the dialogue, and this idea actually affects one of the points at the top of the dialogue. So even if you have a reliable answer, you have to finish reading the dialogue till the end before writing your first answer. So here we have the reading comprehension section. So also, before reading the whole passage or getting the general idea of the passage, just try to have like a quick skimming, not scanning. You are going just to read just like the skimming way that we have learned together. Then you go directly to the questions, read the questions, then you go back to the main passage and you now read it with the scanning way. You are going to scan the passage looking for the answers. Then we can, and by the way, pay attention in this question. What is the question? Is he asking you about the opposite of the word or the meaning of the word? The antonym of the word or the synonym of the word? You have to pay attention to this point and don't lose marks in easy questions. Don't lose marks in general. Now, let's move to the choose question. Actually, this is the main choose question in your final exam. It will be on the vocabulary and the structure. Actually, here, as we can see, the first point here covers the adjectives order, and this is one of the most important points in your final exam. It's a must to be in your final exam, actually. You have to study it well. It's in your new Hello book, second term, page 37. At the end of page 37 in your school book, New Hello, you have to go back to the adjectives order, study them well, and get back to the questions and the exercise that we have answered together, so that you will be able to answer all the questions on this point. Even if you have a problem in this, you can get back again, as I told you to us. We're gonna explain it to you and clarify everything. This point will not come only in the choose question, but it will also come in here, correcting the mistake. So it's a very crucial point and you have to pay attention to this. Also, while answering the questions of the choose, you have to read all the points till the end, even if you think that this is easy. The last word might change your answer. So please, before answering, don't be in a rush and read the questions till the end. Let's move here to question number 5, which is completing the sentences with the correct forms of the words. Here, this is on the grammar part, mainly on the grammar part. Sometimes we might have some vocabulary part, but it's actually on the grammar part. So you have to pay attention to this. And in this question, if you doubt one point and you have two reasonable answer for this point, you can write the two answers actually, but not on every point. I mean, like for example, if we have here 5 points, you write one answer, one answer, one answer, and you doubt that this point can be answered with 2 ways, for example, or 3 ways. So here you write your answers, 1, 2 answers, then you go to write only one answer. So please try to focus. And by the way, in this question, we might have more than correct answer, more than one correct answer. So here we can have an answer, and this answer could be considered as a right answer. And also we have other ideas and other different ideas, and also they are considered as right ones. Let's move to the last part of your exam. And here actually we have the writing section. The writing section is a very crucial question. Why? Because in your writing, you are going to be asked to do an ordered paragraph or review. It depends on the question that, or email. So it depends on the question that you are going to have. If you are writing a paragraph or an email, you have to look first at the topic of this. What are you writing about? Then you are going to write about this topic using a topic sentence and some supporting sentences that have or support the main idea in the topic. Then you have a concluding section or a concluding sentence, which is the summary or the rephrase or the paraphrase of the topic sentence. Through this, you have to pay attention to. First, you have to write in the topic, not out of the topic. This is the first point. Second, you have to pay attention to your spelling mistakes. You have to pay attention to your grammar and structure, punctuation, capitalization. And after finishing all these things, you have to get back and revise all these points. And of course, I will not talk to you about, or I have to talk to you about your handwriting. If you are writing in a good way, using a good handwriting, you can get the full mark. If you're not doing this, you might have some spelling mistakes or even grammar mistakes, or the capitalization and punctuation might have some problems if they are not clear enough, and you might lose marks. So please, while answering the paragraph, you have to get back and revise all these points that I've mentioned to you. Thank you very much indeed. You have the answers, you have the answer sheet of this on your WhatsApp group, and you have any problems. If you have any problems in English in general, you can get back directly to us. From now on and till the end of your exam, your final exam, till you enter the final exam, we are available to you 24/7. Thank you very much indeed, and I wish you the best of luck.